Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cashback. Hey guys, welcome to episode 27 of My Player here on FIFA 19. We have the final game of the Brazilian season today against Bahia. They're currently 5th and within touching distance of a Copa Libertadores spot for next season. So avoiding defeat at the very best, at the very worst, could be enough for them, depending on Santos's result, as to whether Bahia or Santos get that 4th spot. We, on a personal note, aren't that bothered who wins this game. We are already league champions by a massive margin. It was touch and go until the last couple of episodes, where we've just been in superb form, both as a team and individually. We are almost certainly guaranteed to win the Golden Boot today. We've 18 goals in 25 matches in the league so far this season. We are on a run at the minute of scoring 2 goals in 3 straight games. Not only will we be ending the Brazilian league season today with this game here against Bahia, we'll be heading into the January transfer window, where we will be looking to move away from the club. If there's a vote in the top right, then make sure you watch the full video so that you understand the full situation of the club involved in the vote. If there isn't a vote, then watch the full video and find out exactly why there isn't a vote. I have no idea right now, because I haven't yet recorded it. But we're getting there. We'll play Bahia away from home. I'd like to end the season on a high note. We're away from home, but hopefully we can please those travelling fans, if there are many. I don't know. Well, Brazil's a bloody big country, so I don't know how far it is from Porto Alegre to wherever Bahia are based, but we'll hopefully end with a goal or an assist on a personal note. I would very much like to. Confirmation of the Golden Boot, of course, as well, provided that my teammate Cabrais nor Aldair score 5 goals. So I think that's going to happen. So I'd like to think I'll get the Golden Boot today, and then we'll see what the future holds with regards our future as an individual. We are £28.5 million as of our current valuation, and 80 rated. But confirmation of the Golden Boot might get us an extra couple of accomplishments, which might further boost our overall rating. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Bahia on the attack, though, in the opening 3 minutes of this game, but cleared away by Ronaldo Cabrais, and I will get to that, actually. That's to tackle the man. We've spun well there, too, and we'll spin again, and we'll look to play in Philip Kostic down the left-hand side, whose pace will help him get away. In fact, it's Alam Araujo. And the whip in, looking for Cabrais, as we mentioned, could yet win the Golden Boot if he scores 5 goals in this game. A foul from Gesser leads to a free kick for us in the opening 7 minutes. It'll be Cabrais to take it. I'm trying to beat the offside trap. Not going to work. The ball didn't come anywhere near me anyway. We do still, however, have possession, so we'll just stick with it for the moment until perhaps a goal-scoring opportunity arises. Here is Ronaldo Cabrais on the run. Go all the way out wide. Little fake turn or fake cross. Araujo does get the ball in, but it's cleared away by a defender. Only as far as the man waiting there, though. Cabrais, his footwork unfortunately lets him down, but we've won it back again. We're on fire right now. They can't keep the ball away from their own goal. Bahia, oh, not Bahia. Malambi trying to squeeze it through, but Bahia are standing firm at the back so far. 15 points clear at the top of the table with 1 game to go. Convincing, I think. Convincing. Forward quickly to me. Malambi made that run off me, and we'll look to play him in. He could use Araujo out wide. Struck across the ball, trying to get it to bend back towards that top right-hand corner. But unfortunately for Araujo, despite the good technique, the accuracy of the strike too far away from goal. We surely can't go on this level of season and then end on a 0-0 draw. I'd very much like to avoid that, if we possibly can. I want to put myself in the shop window, of course, for the January transfer window. That's a great cross, but headed away into Malambi. Driving forward, back there to Everton into me. I'll play that over the top, looking for Ronaldo Cabrais. First time volley into the box. Oh, poor touch from Alonso. Malambi's shot is closed down well by the man that made the initial mistake that led to the chance. As it happens, after winning 8 games in a row, being on an incredible goal-scoring streak, and the team being in the best form of any team I think I've ever played in any My Player series, it looks like we're going to be ending the season, oh god, that was a terrible pass, with a really average performance and what's looking more and more likely like a 0-0 draw. I would never have predicted it may not even be a 0-0 draw. Good save by the keeper. I would never have predicted this after the way that the past couple of episodes have gone. I don't think any of you would have predicted this after the way the past couple of episodes have gone. Cabrice to Malambi. Malambi, I'll call for it. It'll play me in just before I went offside. We could yet get ourselves an assist here, perhaps. I'll cross it into the middle. Malambi is there, but Yaya's very tall. Hunt gets that into Everton. Deflected into the hands of the goalkeeper. Passing has improved since the first half. We were both mid-70s midway through that first half, and thankfully both sides, more importantly, thankfully we are being better in possession in this second period. And we might yet be able to get ourselves a goal to go in front in this highlight. Cabrice went for the near post. Good save by McJailer, the goalkeeper. I probably would have gone cross goal there personally, but whether that would have led to the ball going into the back of the net or not, I'm not sure. It's a decent delivery. Patini tried to get to that, and it's going to drop there to Everton. Kostic down to Hunt. Josue. Well, if the centre-back scores that sort of goal, then we certainly are worthy league champions. Unfortunately for him and for us, it didn't go in. But that, from a 6'6" centre-back, would have been unreal. Everton forward to Malambi. Danny Torres. Nicely down the line looking for Kostic. Gets there and crosses it into the defender next to him. It'll be a corner. Can we get a goal? No, not with deliveries like that, that's for sure. Our team have just given up on the final day. They are seemingly quite happy with us winning the league by 15 points and quite content that they don't really need to set me up for any more goals now that we've scored 6 in the last 3 to get the golden boot. It is going to be a bit of a dud game. Actually, I'll try and call for a triple. Play it! Kick! Oh. Kostic. Called for it. Oh, he can't get it to me. If Malambi had played me through, I might well have been able to be one-on-one there. I'll call for it from Malambi here, and he'll get it to me. We'll turn and shoot, but I was off balance, and that'll go wide. We will be getting the golden boot, but should we have been getting more on this final day? Almost certainly, that's for sure. Although Bahia, this point might be enough for them. If they get this point and Santos lose on the final day, this single point that they look like they might get, although they might not, that they might get, could be enough to see them in the Copa Libertadores next year. I'm disappointed we didn't do so well in the Copa Libertadores, to be honest. We got to the quarterfinals, but lost to Botafogo, who are a side that we've done well against in league football here in Brazil. To have dominated the Liga do Brasil so well on a domestic front, to then lose in the Copa Libertadores. Oh, nice header, Kostic. 1-0. We are going to win on the final day. To lose and go out the Copa Libertadores to a Brazilian team is particularly frustrating. But we are going to be good enough to get the victory here against Bahia. So unfortunately for them, the point I was making about them getting into the Copa Libertadores if Santos lost is now redundant, because they're going to lose. They're going to stay on 41 points and they won't be able to catch Santos on 42. Although I'm sure they'll be hoping, if they do lose, or now that they are going to lose, that Santos drew or picked up a victory in their final game as well, so that that late goal didn't cost them a top 4 spot, because that would be particularly gutting if it did. We'll find out in a moment. I only got a 7.1. That was a poor game for me personally, and no sign there of what Santos did, actually. One thing I most certainly will do now is ask to go on the transfer list. The league season... Oh, Santos did win, look. 45 points is what they're on. They'd already played. Okay, well, we will continue to train our long passing, our crossing, and our defensive stats, because why not? I don't want to train other stats because, quite frankly, I have the opportunity to do those accomplishments in-game. But my actions, I will request a transfer. Apparently, I'm a great showman. I wasn't aware of that. I will request a transfer because it might take... I'm going to have to do it now because it might take me a while to actually get onto the transfer list. There we go. Confirmation of winning the golden boot. Finishing +2 as well as ball control at 1. Long shots up 3. Volleys up 2. And that's it. winning a golden boot and I get those accomplishments, they're good, but I would have thought I might well have been getting more than that. Never mind. We'll continue forward. We are, as you can see, actually, I might be in the way. Let me go into the training module. You can stop, please. You can see we are now a lot closer to being 81 rated, but we are clearly training. My crossing isn't going to affect my overall, but it would be nice to have higher crossing stats. They have turned down my transfer request. Well, guess who's going to ask for another transfer request? Because I want to leave. Please, I want to go back to Europe. I'm not sure where in Europe we'll go, because I'm not sure what sort of teams will be able to afford us. We're not that high rated for a £30 million valuation. That is a very high valuation. Ha 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 ha! They've decided to grant my request. I don't know why I went ha 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 ha, but oh, stop it! I'm not going to be able to get one more training in before the end of the season. I'm like, oh, I can. So we're on the transfer list then, and we will be looking to move away in this upcoming January transfer window. Question is, will anyone actually want me? I'd like to think so, being the league's top goal scorer. They wanted a minimum of 5 assists for the team. We got 10. They wanted a minimum of 15 goals this season. We got 18. Delighted with that. Right then, we'll head into the next league season, Brazilian league season, which will be midway through season 3 of the European season. I will cut here because it's probably going to take a while to set up the new season. I'll see you in a moment. Right, welcome to season 4 in Brazil and season 3.5 in Europe. It's January in 2021. So we've gone 18 to 19, 19 to 20, and now 20 to 21. So it is halfway through the 3rd season in Europe right now. I'd very much like to get a move back to one of the top leagues in Europe if we possibly can. I'd like to think being 80 rated we would. Expectations for this season down here in Gremio, 6 assists and 17 goals. I'll give you a quick recap actually of what we did last year, because unfortunately I wasn't quite able to do that before we moved from the season. So we finished the season first, of course. Average rating of 8. Winners in the Liga do Brasil. Quarterfinalists of the Copa Latin America. 11 man of the matches from my 38 appearances. 12 team of the weeks. 3 player of the months. But I didn't win player of the year. 21 goals and 10 assists in 38 appearances. But I didn't win player of the year. Although I guess that... I don't know, because it's FIFA. I guess that's not player of the year for South America or for Brazil. I would presume that would be... It was thinking player of the year with regards World Player of the Year, which was won by Robert Lewandowski in this particular save at this point. Apparently I'm being courted by Hoffenheim, according to message there. But as of yet, no offers in. Not my career. Have a look at my actions. Approached by Valencia. Now that is certainly somewhere I would like to go. Right. What? Can I be bothered to play this pre-season game? I'm not really bothered with pre-season. I know in my player every game is important, but I want you guys to have a vote to vote upon. So I might just simulate this one, to be completely honest, and get pre-season out of the way and get the transfer move done. So I will sim the rest of the match. Okay, and hopefully we can get a decent result. Not that it matters one slight little bit. And we have a transfer offer for me from Valencia. Now, before we do anything with that, let me show you how Valencia's season is going so far. So we can have a look at the other leagues around Europe. So I will be able to show you La Liga. Valencia are currently 10th in La Liga. Valencia currently 10th in La Liga, not having anywhere near that good a season. I can't see who's doing what in the Champions League. I don't know whether they're in the Champions League, whether they're not in the Champions League. But Valencia are the team that are in for me. I can't see their team stats either, unfortunately. with regards potentially seeing who else they have at striker. So actually, what I will do is I can save both. I'll save both here. I'll actually in game now, without saving after this moment, accept that Valencia deal to show you what their squad looks like, so you can make an educated, informed decision as to whether you think I should take this deal or not. I won't play any. Oh, reject. I won't play anymore after this point. I'll wait until the vote comes back, and then you guys will be able to, or I will be able to move on further forward, providing that we know what your vote is. Right, so Valencia. Season objectives in Valencia would be 5 assists for the team, 8 goals. Of course, we only have half a season to achieve this now, bearing that in mind. So, what is the state... Actually, what... Are the team involved in Europe? Actually, in the semi, or round of 16, sorry, the Copa del Rey, which is currently ongoing, lost 1-0 to Real Betis in the first leg of that. They are involved in Europe. Rephrase, they were involved in Europe. Are they still involved in Europe? Let's have a quick look. Real Madrid won the Supercopa against Valencia, which means they must have won the Copa del Rey last year. International Super Cup, Champions League. Valencia are not in... No, they finished bottom of their Champions League group. So no European football at Valencia. And currently 10th in La Liga on 26 points, although that is only 5 points outside the top 6. So that most certainly is recoverable, and we're not quite halfway through the league season in La Liga either. Now, with regards the team that I would be playing in, the squad report, NATO in goal, 85 rated NATO in goal. 69 rated Carlos Isaac at right back. Socrates, 32 and 83 rated, 32 years of age and 83 rated centre back alongside Federico Fazio. So an ageing back line, or ageing centre back pairing. Levan Kazawa, left back. Daniel Vass in the midfield alongside Rus Ratic, 22-year-old. I don't know anything about him, but he looks half decent, actually. Jeffrey Kondogbia, 85 rated now in this save. Gonzalo Guedes playing on the left. And Kevin Gamero playing up top in fact, what formation do they play? I'm not sure. With regards to squad ranking, we would be 14th in the overall squad ranking. And with regards the fighting for the striker spot, I would be second fiddle to Rodrigo, who's 85 rated. My form is better, but he most certainly is higher rated than me. I might be thrown into this first game against Lugo, were we to, of course, move on to Valencia, as per your vote. I just want to see what their starting formation is. I'm guessing 4-3-3. I'm guessing 4-3-3, but we will find out momentarily. I am in the starting lineup, supposedly, for the game against Lugo. Of course, again, I'm not going to advance and save posts. Oh, it's a 4-4-2. It's a 4-4-2, and we've got Jordan Lukaku in the side as well. So that's the starting lineup here. That's not a very strong starting 11. Why? I mean, maybe because it's Lugo. That might be why Rodrigo isn't playing and why I'm in the starting lineup. But if I'm the second highest rated striker, I should be getting first team football alongside Rodrigo then. Correct? I would have thought so. So starting striker in a 4-4-2 alongside Rodrigo at Valencia. There will be a little eye. Ow. There will be a little eye symbol in the top right. Click on that. Have your say. Vote. Let me know in the comment section down below which way you voted. Would you like me to move to Valencia or wait for a different offer? Vote now and I will act upon your vote for the next episode. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more, and I'll see you next time.